Hi Capricorn, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 16th of September. We're going to do the normal 5-card spread, and we also will be pulling a card at the end from the Angel Answers Oracle, which is in this deck here. So if you have a question now, have a think about it, and then at the end, hopefully, I will be pulling a card that can give you some insight to the answer to your question and backing up this spread also. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking. Let me just shut that door. I always say I can just about control the humans in the house, but unfortunately, not the dog. Well, not with her barking anyway. Anyway, let's get with your reading. Thanks for joining me. Hope you've had a lovely week. Dear Spirit Guides and Angels, please join me in this week ahead reading for Capricorn and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Thank you. Okay, so your overall energy for next week, oh my goodness, is the 7 of Swords. Now, this has got to be the 5th or 6th time this has come out today in overall energy. So I do truly believe it's all down to the fact that we have a new moon soon, and it's in Pisces, and I believe it's around about the 17th of September. And what the moon does, it reveals things. And that is why we have the 7 of Swords keep coming up. It's like there's light going to be shed on a situation. In your opportunity is the 10 of Cups. Ace of Swords is your challenge. 5 of Pentacles is what you don't see coming, and the Devil is in your outcome. Now, with that 7 of Swords and the Devil, it does make me jump to some conclusions here, but let's see what the cards say. 7 of Swords is deceit, dishonesty, just sneaky behavior. So there's somebody perhaps next week being not quite so liberal with the truth, and this could even be somebody cutting off communication from you, but doing it behind your back. So it's kind of like, yeah, well, maybe talking behind your back even. But what I will always say to this card is you do have the moon here. And the moon is literally lighting him up, or them up, I should say. So whatever it is, good or bad, it will come to light. This could even be you keeping information from somebody. And the caveat I always say to that is if it's for the greater good, if it's because you don't want to hurt somebody, if it's because there's no plans in place yet, so there's no point telling anybody, then that's up to you. And you know in your heart of hearts that eventually, you know, the truth will come out, or you will be explaining things. If, however, it is because you are deliberately being deceitful, then you know in your heart of hearts that's wrong, and that will always come to light. Karma plays a massive part when it comes to this sort of thing, especially with a full moon coming. So 7 of Swords is in your general energy. 10 of Cups, though, is your opportunity, and there's an opportunity for you to really show your love, your affection, to have fun in a relationship by the looks of this. Be romantic, maybe. Just coming together and spending time together, maybe even. There's something here that there's an opportunity for you to do that. The Ace of Swords is in your challenge. This is the feeling of maybe a bit of brain fog, not feeling like you have a clear vision or a clear mind. Maybe not being able to make a decision based on facts and feeling assertive even. The Ace of Swords is normally a card of absolute mental clarity. But as it's a challenge, it's like things aren't as clear as they should be for you. The Five of Pentacles is what you don't see coming. This is hard work. This is the feeling of going 2 steps forward and 4 steps back and literally trudging through treacle, and life is feeling a little bit hard. And it's a kind of like, oh my gosh, you know, what now? What now? So I do feel like there's something coming in that's going to be hard work for you. Could be financial. It could be a bill that you're not expecting, perhaps. A tax bill maybe that you hadn't banked on. But there's something that's going to make you think, oh my gosh, now what? The Seven of Swords actually could represent something also that you're not aware of. So, and then we have the Devil in your outcome. And this is, the Devil energy is all about, it can be about addictions. It can be about doing things that you know don't serve you. So over drinking, overeating, smoking. It can also be feeling tied to somebody or a situation out of loyalty and not out of love, and the feeling that you can't walk away, you can't just because it's always been that way, kind of thing, and you feel like, I can't do anything about it now, it's too late. It can be that energy. It's also an energy of toxic relationships, perhaps toxic people around you. With that Seven of Swords, I mean, that they're even the same color, it's very connected there. So there could be somebody being quite toxic around you next week that is perhaps going to make you feel like the Five of Pentacles, like, oh my gosh, now what? So why do we have the Seven of Swords here for Capricorn, please, and thank you. That's clarified, I don't believe it, by the Moon, the Tower, and the Page of Cups. Okay, so the Moon card has also come up every time the Seven of Swords has come up. If you look back on the other readings I've done, you'll see what I mean. This is incredible. This moon is going to reveal this Seven of Swords. I said that right at the beginning of this reading. There's some information, there's some emotion, there's something going to come to the surface. This is what the moon does. It controls the tides, it controls the water on the planet. The water is the element of water, represents our emotions, our feelings, our relationships, and it brings things to the surface. It raises the water, doesn't it? And so there's something coming to the surface next week for you. Now, you've got the Tower, so it's going to feel chaotic, and perhaps a little bit, oh, wasn't expecting that. You do have the Page of Cups here also, which again, I'm sort of drawn towards the pig flying on that. It's something you're really, really out of the blue, something out of the blue. And it could be to do with a relationship, could be to do with somebody young. Pages are young energies, or a new relationship. Could just mean that the relationship's in its junior part, if you like. But again, it's something you're not expecting. And with that Seven of Swords, it's not going to be too pleasant. It's going to be a bit, but it's going to come to light, I'm sure of it, and it's going to surprise you. The Ten of Cups is in your opportunity. It's like, yeah, let's just make the most of this. You are being lovely. You are full of love. So it's definitely not you being the sneaky one, because there's an opportunity here for you, I don't know, just to get back on track with somebody, something that you love. Just a feeling of contentment. That one's flown over. Nine of Swords clarifies that, as I just said that, okay. 10 of Wands. 6 of Swords. There's a lovely, this to say, the 10 of Cups is absolute, everything in your heart is ticked, every box. There's an opportunity for you to do that. I don't know, maybe you've been through some tricky times with somebody perhaps, or a friendship, somebody at work, and there's an opportunity for you to, I don't know, like just put your arm around them and help them, or say sorry, or move on from a situation. That's what the 6 of Swords is all about, moving on into calmer waters, leaving all the troubles behind. You've got the 10 of Wands, and this is about how it's been hard work, but now you're at the end of it. You're able to do a bit of offloading and realising that, phew, that stage is over. You can see she's coming down that mountain, but look how tall that mountain is and the climb it must have taken to get up there. And this is what it's like for you. But it feels like there's a relief coming. There's an opportunity to do that, to relieve. Maybe just by showing some absolute, your love to somebody or a situation. Then you have the 9 of Swords, clarifying that too. There's an opportunity for you to face your fears. Get something off your chest, maybe. Maybe that's what that 7 of Swords is all about. Some truth of the matter's coming out. The Ace of Swords is in your challenge, and yeah, you can't see clearly, you can't think clearly. There's confusion, which is what the moon is about too. It creates confusion. I also feel like the Ace of Swords is, again, you wanting to get something off your chest, but feeling like no, you don't know how to, or you don't think it's the right time to. Maybe you know who the 7 of Swords is, and you're kind of ignoring it. Or it's a challenge for you not to say anything. Ace of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the 6 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. Again, the 3 of Cups has come out an awful lot. So it's like, especially when the 7 of Swords has been about, and it's kind of like saying that there's somebody who you thought perhaps was very supportive in a good friendship group or just in a relationship with you, and there's 3 of you. And maybe that's one of them's being deceitful, one of them's not being quite so open with how they should be. And I think you kind of have an inkling about it. I wouldn't be surprised if the High Priestess comes up in this reading. You've got the 6 of Cups, which is about nostalgia and looking back onto the past. This could be a challenge for you in as much as that perhaps there's something that's happened in the past. You can't let go of it, and it's not allowing you to move forward with a relationship, whether with it's in a romantic or just a friendship, or a team at work, a team member at work. You've also got the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is full of drive, passion, creativity, and I just feel like you've had your spark put out. It's like you don't know. it's like you can't say how you're feeling, because the Knight of Wands is about also not having really too many ties and commitments. And I feel like you've got the world on your shoulders, because perhaps you know about this Seven of Swords already. What you don't see coming is the Five of Pentacles. And that, yeah, that is this feeling of being left out in the cold, maybe. Maybe there's something. Everybody's on board with this idea or this person, but you know deep down that it's not good. You can't say anything. And that's perhaps going to make you feel like the baddie. I don't know. That's what I'm totally getting from this reading. Five of Pentacles, why do we have that? Wow. They definitely wanted to come out. Yeah. It's that page again. Page of Wands again. Page of Wands does represent some sort of message coming in. I do feel like there's something coming in, some sort of message, communication. It's going to make you feel like you're feeling left a little bit out in the cold, hard work, feeling a little bit lack. You've got the Two of Pentacles also, and this is trying to juggle something. I also see the Two of Pentacles as if it's to do with somebody that you're struggling with, that this represents how they are. So one minute they're up there and the next minute they're down there and you're treading on eggshells. You don't know. It's like coming home and not knowing what mood they're going to be in and how you can talk to them, because it's like, oh gosh, is it a good day or is it a bad day? And then you've got the Magician. And the Magician can be quite manipulative. With that Seven of Swords, it feels like there is somebody around you that is trying to convince everybody else of their good, but I just feel deep down, you know what they're really like. And it's so frustrating for you that nobody else can see it. And I think that's why the Page of Cups is here. It's going to come as such a surprise to everybody. And then the outcome is the Devil. This is toxic relationships. This is things that people or situations that really don't serve you. Now you've got so many, like you've got the Tower, you've got the Moon, you've got the Devil, you've got the Magician. It's a very, I think, emotional week for you next week. No, not emotional. More in the head. Frustrating. Why do we have the Devil here? Please and thank you. I can only think of an example of this. This reminds me, if you're at work, for instance, and there's somebody who takes all the credit, but they don't actually do anything. And you're the one doing everything, but everybody's like, oh, wow, look at Joe. Isn't he amazing? And you're sitting there thinking, hang on a minute. Hello, I did that, but you're not getting any credit for it. And I really feel it's something like that. But don't worry, I truly believe it's going to come to light. Always does, to be fair. You just got to be patient. And that's why that Seven of Swords is here. They're sneaky, out for what they can get. And it could same in the relationship. Clarified by Justice. Yes. The King of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So whilst the outcome is the Devil, and there's probably going to be some reveal of something toxic, something that's not serving you. You've got the Justice card, and this is all about balancing things. This is about fairness. And what I just said, that scenario, and I said it's going to come to light, it's not necessarily that scenario, it's just an example. Whatever it is, there is going to be an outcome that's just going to balance that situation for you. You do have to be patient. That's all I'm going to say. Be patient. Ace of Cups is here. Look, it's like, yes, I can start again. Great. Let's just cut those ties now from that situation, because here's the Ace of Cups and here's the King of Swords. King of Swords is about being logical, being wise, being in control, being very assertive. And it's almost like you're going to sit back and like, yeah, it's all right. You can thank me later. Be that one that could like kind of told you so energy. Oh, such an interesting reading that is, Capricorn. You must let me know how that resonates. The Devil is actually Capricorn. Hopefully this isn't you. It could be you, though, just cutting the ties with them. Very interesting reading. Right, Angel, answers, please. We would like a little bit of light shed on this one, please. Yeah, it's yeah. What other messages are there, please and thank you, for Capricorn? And can you answer any questions that Capricorn might have? Okay, if you believe. So if you believe is all about if, in other words, if you don't believe it, it's not going to happen. It's about manifestation. It's about pursuing and sticking to your guns. Don't let people brainwash you into thinking otherwise. And is that, I don't know, I just had that message, if you believe you will receive. I don't know, is that a saying? Anyway, I'm going to leave that one with you. Very interesting reading, Capricorn. I know I just said that. So do let me know if that resonates, and leave any comments. I do get back to all the comments as much as I possibly can, algorithm permitting, and I'll catch up with you again next week. Thank you, Capricorn.